you were roaming.
Huh?
When you were roaming the streets in Butte as a kid, you know, did you ever make it down into the Twilight Zone or that area? Did you ever?
Oh, we were all over.
What was that like in those days, in the 20s?
Oh, it was wide open shit. They were walking through there. People used to walk through there every day just to look around. They're knocking on the windows. And
well, how big was it? What was the boundary?
there was a whole block there.
Just a block, or did it go clear down to Butte?
In the alley. It was in the alley, see? Behind Mercury Street and on Mercury Street and on Wyoming Street. And down by the Emma there was colored and Indians and every goddamn thing down there by the Emma mine. That whole section in there were, and then down in the cabbage patch down where the Silverbow homes are now. That's the old cabbage patch. There were houses in around there scattered around. There was a pretty big bunch of them around there. But they were pretty quiet. They kept it quiet. The cops around there, they had a couple of them old cops that's half drunk. They left them down there, keeping things in order.
Who were some of those guys? Do you remember them?
Oh, if I could think of their names. There were two in particular. They were drunk all the time. They were drinking moonshine there, and they hung around down there. They knew everything. They kept order.
Do you remember some of the names of the people down there? You know, like some of the bartenders or the bouncers, or?
No, I never hung around there. No, the kids wasn't as bad as they are now wandering around. Most of them, not many went around. Not many, my age or my time. They never monkey around. Sometimes they're drinking wine or something. They might go down and raise hell or something. Some of them. That's about all. They didn't. Not as much as you would think it would be.
Do you remember the different mayors, like Mayor Hosworth? Do you remember anything about
Yeah, I remember that. Well, there was I can't think of the names, but I knew the names of some of the madams, you know. You'd hear about her house. Like there was a house on North Wyoming Street there had half a dozen women that ran for years and years. Right below Park, on the west side of the east side of the street, there was a brick house there, two-story brick, and it was kept pretty nice. That was a house for years. And then a few others, that one that's still down there, you'd hear them names mentioned. And they were scattered all over there. I gotta find that one of those pictures of,
Do you remember Jerry Murphy, the cop?
Oh yeah.
What was he like?
Oh, it all depends. He could be good or he could be bad. I never did have any. There's me there at the CC meeting a few years ago.
In the white shirt?
Yeah.
Huh. The one you're down there kneeling close to the lower left of the picture. That's Bangor in 1984. And these are all your old CC buddies?
Huh?
These are all guys that were in the CCs with you, huh?
Yeah, they're from all over. That was a big deal they had down there. Some of them was with me. A couple of them there was in the same company as I was. But there's some of them from New York City in there, I guess.
Oh, is this your sister? She came back to Butte after the war, didn't she?
Yeah.
Where was she during the war?
Oh, I don't know where the hell else she was. She was back in the eastern states for a long time. Massachusetts and the big hospitals and all.
Oh, she was a nurse?
She was, I don't know, they didn't call, I don't know what they call them, some kind of They got some kind of a title, I don't know what it is.
Whack. What do you think? What do you think about the Berkeley Pit?
Oh,
The water in the Berkeley Pit. What do you think about that?
it's a big thing. Who knows? That's what I think. Who knows?
Do you worry about it, or?
I never had a lost time accident. My years of mining, there's my, getting the safety award.
Well, which one is you?
Did I show you that?
No, but
I showed you that button, didn't I?
well, which one is you in this picture?
Huh?
Which one are you?
Over here on this side.
Right there?
Yeah.
That's you, huh?
Yeah. Had a record for no lost time accident. My career.
Huh. What year was that? When was that?
Well, it was from the time I got my wrestling card till I quit in 1972.
Huh.
From 1929 to my whole career.
Who are the other people in this picture?
Well, they're safe workers. But I'll tell you, wait till you hear who they are.
Yeah, tell me.
They're the head guy in the safety department. What the hell was his name again?
Point that out. Hold that picture up again, you remember?
It's just like a lot of the bullshit that the company pulled.
So who's in that picture?
Yeah, well, that's, I can't think of his.
Okay, well, what was his job?
You're the head guy of the safety department here.
Who was next to him?
And the next guy here,
Yeah.
he was a chauffeur for the head guy up here, Kerrigan.
Okay, who was next to him?
This next guy, he's either a hoisting engineer or a timekeeper.
Uh-huh. And who was the other one?
And this guy is the same thing. These are brothers. I think these two are brothers. And this guy is the same thing. I'm the only miner there. They ought to be safe, shouldn't they?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know what I was walking into when I got into this sumbitch. But the safety engineer, I knew what it was going to be. I didn't know the setup, but the safety engineer, I liked him. He was a nice guy. He asked me, he said, I can't get anybody to go down and get a safety award. He said, I guess everybody knows the score, you know. And he said, will you go down for me? And Bill Stye, I don't know if you ever knew him, a nice guy. I said, I'll go. I missed a day of fishing with Miners Union Day at the Gardens, see. I went down there and here this a bunch of bullshit they go through, you know. And here this guy is giving out the awards coming from Salt Lake City. He's got a big deal of some, he's a big shot of some kind. He's there, see. I could smell it. As soon as I seen who was there, I could smell something, what's going to be, see. And I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. And this guy, he's doing the talking, and he's trying to make something out of nothing, I guess. And give out that little bit of a button, you know. And some of them had a word or two to say, these guys here, they're all salaried men.